Hi, my name is Favor, and I'm here to present our design thinking on Nike as a company. Nike is one of the most digitally mature retailers, yet facing a critical self-inflicted challenge. Despite having 160 million app users, Nike cannot connect the data for each members across all websites, across all platforms into a coherent, personalized experience. Today, we're going to present Nike Member Intelligence Layer, a targeted, feasible design, um, a targeted, feasible design thinking solution built on evidence from our portfolio analysis. Nike sits in a paradox. 160 million members generating rich behavioral data, yet only 1.6% of those engaged users convert to purchase. Digital sales fell over 20% consecutively in the year 2024. This is not a data problem. Nike has extraordinary data. This is an architecture problem. Four apps generated data that never talks to each other. One, our portfolio analyzes in section 2, 3, and 4 all converge on this single diagnosis. Nike's personalization capability is structurally fragmented. This is a challenge we are solving today.
Hi, I'm Akosia. I'll start with stage one empathize, understanding the user. A persona Jordan represents a high value Nike user heavily engaged across all apps. Despite this, he faces frustration due to lack of data integration between these platforms. His key issues include his activity data is not reflected in his shopping experiences. Loyalty and engagement do not improve outcomes. Competitors offer a more seamless and unified experience. The core insight of this is that Nike's problem is not lack of data, but failure to connect and use it effectively across its ecosystem. Moving on to stage two, define, framing the design challenge. From Jordan's experience in our portfolio analysis, we arrived at the how might we statement, which focuses on integrating Nike's existing ecosystem, not creating new apps or improving marketing. The goal is to unify data, platforms, and users into a seamless, intelligent experience that delivers personalized and relevant interaction. This is supported by three key findings. One is the fragmented apps act as a structural barrier to value creation. Secondly, low conversion rates show current personalization is ineffective. And thirdly, there are competitors like OnRunning and Hoka who are going faster due to more coherent ecosystem. The core insight with this is the real problem is lack of integration, not lack of capability, making this the right strategic focus. Stage 3, ideate, exploring and selecting our solution. Five solution concepts were evaluated based on root cause alignment and feasibility within nice constraints. 1. Super app. This is too costly, risky, and will disrupt existing app communities, hence rejected. 2. AI chat box. This is superficial fix without solving data fragmentation, hence rejected. 3. Third party platform. This risk losing control over valuable first party data, hence rejected as well. 4. Sneakers loyalty feature. This is too limited alone but included as part of our final solution. Our selected solution hence is Nike Member Intelligence Layer. This integrates data across existing apps. It addresses the core issue, which is lack of data integration. It's feasible without rebuilding platforms, and it fits Nike's reduced innovation capability. Hence, the best solution is not replacement but integration of existing systems. Thank you.
The Nike Member Intelligence Layer is not a new app. It is a data integration layer, an invisible engine that sits beneath Nike's existing four platforms and processes their outputs in real time. On the left, we have the four data streams: running data from Nike Run Club, workout data from Nike Training Club, purchase intent from sneakers, and transactional data from the Nike app, including Nike Fit size scans. These four streams feed into what we call the Member Moment Score Engine, an AI model that assists each member a contextual readiness score. The question the engine answer is, The question the engine answers is, what is the member ready to buy right now, based on everything we know about them? That score divides 4 types of output, which we call member moments. A milestone trigger fires when Jordan hits 500 kilometers and recommends a new racing shoe, filtered by his actual size and terrain data. The Snickers priority window gives the top 20% of members 24-hour early drop access, earned through real engagement. A training bridge connects Nike training club programs to relevant gear, and every element runs on a consent model. There are 4 key screens of the low fidelity prototype, representing what the member-facing experience would look like once the NMIL is operational. Screen 1, the home dashboard, is where the integration becomes visible to the user. Activity, training, shopping, and drop access all in one view. Jordan no longer needs to switch between 4 apps. Screen 2 shows product discovery. This is where the intelligence layer surfaces. Recommendations are no longer trending. They are derived from Jordan's actual runs, declared goals, and purchase history. Screen 3 is the checkout. This removes friction. Nike fit size data is preloaded. Nike points are visible and redeemable. The path from discovery to purchase is shortened deliberately. Screen 4, loyalty and activity. This closes the loop. Jordan can see his fitness progress alongside his rewards and sneaker challenges unlocked by his engagement. Loyalty becomes visible and earned. These are low fidelity by design. They demonstrate the user journey without committing to final UI decisions. The architecture is what matters. Let me bring the NMIL to life through 3 specific scenarios that show how a member moment card appears to Jordan. Scenario A, Jordan just hit 500 kilometers running. The NMIL detects this milestone via the Nike Run Club and fires a card in the Nike app. Not a generic shoe ad, but a recommendation filtered by his actual size, fit profile, and terrain data. The milestone is acknowledged, the recommendation is earned. Scenario B, Jordan has accumulated loyalty, purchases activity. That puts him in the top 20% of Nike Plus members. The NMIL detects this threshold and unlocks a 24-hour early draw window in sneakers before the public release. For the first time, Jordan's loyalty translates into something concrete. Scenario C, Jordan is 4 weeks into a Nike training club strength program. The NMIL bridges the activity into the Nike app, recommending gear aligned to his declared goals, supported by social proof from members at the same training stage. Not trending, not generic, but contextually honest. Each scenario shares a design principle. The recommendation must feel earned, not manufactured. The NMIL serves goals Jordan already holds. It does not create new ones. Tara will now critically evaluate the solution.
A strong design thinking solution should also recognize its own strengths and weaknesses. We identified 4 key main strengths and 4 key risks. The first strength is the NMIL solves Nike's main integration problem instead of just fixing small issues. It is realistic because it improves existing systems rather than rebuilding everything from scratch. The solution is user-centered as every feature was designed around Jordan's needs and frustrations. It also has strong business potential. Even a small increase in convenience rates across Nike's 160 million members could generate major extra revenue. The risks are the system relies heavily on customer data, so users who only use Nike app may receive weaker personalization. GDPR consent screens could also reduce the number of users who agree to share data if they are not designed well. In addition, Nike's leadership changes may make coordination and implementation more difficult. Finally, the AI system must be monitored for bias to ensure it does not favor high-spending customers over more budget-conscious users. Although the NMIL is not perfect, it is currently the most practical, targeted, and commercially realistic solution for Nike. Looking ahead, we identified 2 future improvements and important ethical commitments. Phase 2 would expand the NMIL to Nike's wholesale partners such as DSW and Macy's, so customers buying through those stores could still become connected Nike Plus members with a continuous data across platforms. Phase 3 would introduce Nike by You invitations, where loyal members could use their activity and shopping data to help co-design personalized limited edition products. Ethically, the NMIL is designed to support users' existing goals rather than manipulate their behavior. Roy et al. 2024 found that AI personalization can sometimes take advantage of people after emotional achievements, such as completing a fitness milestone. To avoid this, Nike's recommendations should remain honest, fair, and non-exploitive. This ethical approach is built directly into the AI system itself, not just included in policies or terms and conditions. Favor will now close with our summary.
Okay, I'm going to close by bringing this back to the first story. We began with empathy. Jordan, a member who spends £700 a year, whose extraordinary engagement with Nike is invisible to the brand. He's most loyal to the brand. We diagnosed the problem, and it's not a lack of technology, but an architecture failure. Nike's 4 platform generates rich data that never talks to each other. We designed a solution, the Nike Members Intelligence Layer, a targeted integration project that uses what Nike already owns to deliver what Jordan already wants. And the impact is commercial, measurable, and realistic. Moving conversion from 1.6% to 3% across 160 million members is not incremental, it is transformational. The NMIL is not the most ambitious thing Nike could build, it's the most feasible thing Nike should build. Right now, within its current constraints, for the members who have already earned it. And that's come to our end of our presentation, and thank you.